Do you feel like if your wife or partner, significant other, if they make more money than you, do you feel like they're more inclined to disrespect you? Like it'll be easier for them to disrespect you?
I think that's 100%. That's where my thing comes into play.
You think they're gonna disrespect you?
I think that's specific depending on the woman.
Yeah.
But I think like, not saying that now she has the ability, but like conversations can go a different way just based on the fact that you're not the primary breadwinner.
Yeah, fair.
And like at the end of the day, I don't think it necessarily matters as long as you guys are able to handle your finances and make it work. But like sometimes when emotion and anger comes into play, it's like who's the breadwinner? It's like, yeah, you know what I mean?
You might say some slick.
She might kick you out of the house. Yeah, that's crazy.
You don't have money for that,
Exactly.
but I do. And that is so sorry about it.
Imagine going to your girl for money, like, yo,
I'm short this, like
yeah.
go do groceries. You know, that kind of stuff. As a man, like you're just like, all right, it is what it is.
But so you would do the groceries?
Yeah, I would be happy to do groceries for my family anytime, any place. You know what I mean?
But usually, your wife is gonna do the groceries.
Yes.
But so you see how I said, okay, if the wife is the breadwinner, automatically he took it upon himself to say, oh, I need money for groceries, thinking that means he's gonna have to do what the wife should do. Nah, do you see how people's minds
I think
work?
that's an ego thing, and that's like where like I was talking about the egocentric aspects of it, right? Like
don't even come with a politically correct answer. Yo, women cook, fam. It's a fact.
It's a fact.
It's facts.
It's facts.
I'm not even trying to be controversial, fam. Can you cook?
No.
Exactly, fam. Joyce, you can cook?
Yes.
Facts. All right, so
I can cook. I just want to put it out there. Yeah, I can cook.
Okay. Oh, shoot, Chef Cam.
Look thing one.
This guy said with so much pride. You're
Yeah,
nice.
I have to let stand on my
Speak for yourself. I can cook. Hi, mama. Like,
I grocery shop, yo.
okay, the people want to know, why do people compare themselves to others on social media so much these days?
You want to take this or?
What is this?
Because that's.
Well, do you guys compare yourselves to people on social media?
Nah.
Wait, so you guys never see a guy on Instagram and you're just like, man, like.
It's not one of those where like, oh, I wish I was him or I wish I could have it. If I see him on Instagram and he has nice kicks on, I'll be like, oh shoot, those are nice kicks. Like, you know, for me personally, I'll compliment, but I'm not gonna be like, nah, I gotta go get the Nikes. Nah, I gotta go do this. Like, that's silly, fam. You have to live your life to the best, to your means, especially, fam, because people go broke trying to compare themselves to each other on Instagram. You know what I mean?
But why do you think that people compare themselves? Yes. Because it's 2018. Everyone's comparing themselves to everybody on Instagram.
That is true.
I just think it's like from like what I've seen, yo, you can one post can change your life. Realistically, like you could start something on Instagram and like it can blow up, and next thing you know, it's making you money. I think that's one of the things why people compare. But I don't think like everyone's like, yo, like I'm comparing, because a lot of Instagram's not even real. Like people are posting a bunch of stuff that's not really, they don't really have that, but they need to do that in order to get to where they need to be. So that's how I look at it.
Yeah, Kim, what do you think, yo?
I think people are bored. That's what I think it is. Yeah, I think like it's easy to grab, like it's easy to put something in front of someone's face and for them to be attentive towards it, right? And Instagram is one of those things where it's like, you know, once you start scrolling, it's almost hard to scroll, and then you start picturing your life as if like what you see on Instagram, like, oh, what if I had that? What if I had this? So I feel like if you find other means of entertaining yourself, you won't be comparing yourself to Instagram, because you know you're doing things in real life, right?
But I feel like if you're comparing it in the right way, it's a good thing. It's
like using it as motivation.
It's like reading a book.
Yeah.
You take all the pieces you want from a book or like from a blueprint to make your formula.
I agree with that 100%. Like there's certain grams that I follow that speak to like specific quotes or specific luxuries of life, and that's kind of the things that I look to, and I'm like, oh, okay, like I need to get vim from this and go move out my day and see what I can do. You know what I mean? So
okay, would you guys prefer a partner that has an educational background or someone who is financially stable?
Financially stable.
I'm
going with financially.
It's 2018, like
yeah, the finances matter still.
Why?
Prime example. Somebody works at a Okay, no, let me use a different example.
Yeah.
You can have a master's and work at McDonald's.
True.
That's facts.
So like at this point, it's not even about educational background. It's more about, like me and Kem talk about all the time, it's more about who you know and what type of connections you can make. Sometimes you could get that interview just by knowing somebody.
Yeah.
It's not necessarily about you putting your resume and you having all the educational background in the world.
Yeah.
You still might not never get that interview.
That's facts.
But like if you happen to know your uncle's brother's sister's best friend's boyfriend is the manager, you can get in.
It is what it is. And the way the houses in Brampton are going for nowadays, you might need that educational background still. Like the financial background, because life is crazy right now still.
That financial is crucial.
Very.
Like if you don't know how to handle your finances, like one time I was talking to my accountant and he's like, yo, if you really understand numbers and understand money, like if someone's able to give you their bank statement, you could tell what kind of life they live based on how they spend. At the same time, how are you going to be wealthy if you're broke? It makes no sense. So financial matters. It matters.
But what if she's just dumb?
Then
You guys have patience with dumb girls?
Are you gonna teach her, or like you're just gonna allow her because she's financially stable? Like,
what do you mean by dumb?
Like she's
That's
not
a good
aware
question,
of what is going on in the world. Like
I can't be with you. You're not aware of what's going on in the world.
Like there's just girls that are like, I don't want to use the word dumb, but they're just like, they're not educated on it.
Yeah.
Like if you're financially stable and like I'm educated, I can help you and you can help me.
Okay.
So let's help each other.
Gibson said he'll teach.
That's all I'm saying. Like, but if she's like dumb and she's not willing to like learn, then like,
Probably wouldn't be with her.
Yeah,
anyways.
it's not really.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
So the ladies want to know, what do you guys really do when it's a guy's night out?
Pray and read the Bible, fam. Like what else?
1 Corinthians.
1 Corinthians 13. What
So-
chapter did you say? I just want you to quote it. That's why I want you to quote it.
Guys' night out is just more, go to the game,
Uh-huh.
Drink, chill.
Yeah. I think
Some guys smoke.
Yeah, I think it's more just like along those lines: drinking, smoking, talking, politicking.
Yeah, what do you guys think? What do you guys think they think we're doing?
Yo,
They think we're having
Like a whole orgy. Yeah, like it's like, bro, relax. Like
Mans are tossing shorties around.
No rubs. Like they think we're on some crazy madness, and it's it's really
real talk.
nice.
Yeah, real talk girls are just chilling still. Like that's all.
And then most of the time, a guy's night out is just so that like mans can actually have conversations about what they actually want to talk about.
Yeah.
Because usually when a female's in the room, you have to be sensitive or use certain wording that you don't necessarily use.
And I feel like girls have their night outs. Like you girls have like your wine.
I
and
feel like the
pizza
girls
and
wild
stuff.
out more than like.
I think so too.
100%. But I think they just try to poke blame. So it's like, you can't talk to me for blaming you, right?
Yeah.
So I don't know.
I mean,
right?
What are girls' nights out like?
this is not about me. This is about you guys.
Okay.
Do not try it. It's not happening.
Yeah, what's next here?
Okay, so Gibson, how old are you?
30.
Cam, how old are you?
27.
So, everyone's getting to the age where you gotta be married. So, the people want to know,
That's crazy.
how much money do you think you should have in your bank before you start thinking about being married? Like, is there a certain amount of money where it's like, you know what, I need to make sure I have like $100K in the bank, and then I can go and propose to this female? Or do you think, listen, if I want you, I'm gonna get you, and we gonna do this?
By faith,
That's an interesting question.
Okay, good.
It's true still, but like some people are okay being in those kind of situations, right? Where like they're married, they're struggling, but they're gonna figure it out.
That's silly, fam.
It is silly. But I can guarantee there's couples out there who just get married because they really love each other. And then they figure it out after.
Yeah, like they don't want to wait. And like some people don't want that extravagant African like wedding.
Yeah.
Like some people just go to the courthouse, get the papers done.
So, wait, you want to go to the courthouse, Gibson?
That's not what I said.
I'm asking.
Oh.
Do you want to go to the courthouse, Gibson?
I definitely don't want to go to the
All right. Cam, you want to go to the courthouse?
I want to wear my 3-piece.
Yeah.
I want to wear my African. I want to do all that. But
yeah.
To answer the question, I don't know like if there's a specific amount of money that has to be in the bank, but I think there definitely should be money allotted to your wedding. Like you should know how much you're gonna spend, or how much you think you can spend, and that money shouldn't affect the money that you have in your bank. I would say, unless you're saving for it.
Are you getting married soon?
Yeah, I hope so.
You hope so? Are you single?
Am I single? I'm not single.
Oh, yeah. This is the first guy to ever answer. Now, give him a clap. The first guy to ever answer that question on the Comfort Zone podcast. Didn't flinch.
Oh, he didn't flinch.
We'll put an ad in the description. Ken, what are you saying on the streets, fam?
Yo, first, I'm not single, so let me just clear that up. And then,
wow, shout out to this cast.
Single.
I'm not single still.
He's not.
Aftermarket.
So leave him alone.
Don't talk to me still.
Yo,
but, in regards to, I guess, financially, when it comes to getting married, I think that question depends. Like, personally, for me, I know I have certain expectations of my lifestyle. So I'm not going to bring a woman into it if I'm not ready to hold my own before even getting her in the picture. So, like, obviously, my number might be bigger than the norm. But I do feel like if we're talking specific numbers, if you don't have, like, if you're not on your way to, you know, if you're not hitting double digits in Ks, like, you don't have a couple thousands, like, let's say like 10 plus, I would say have like 20K plus saves potentially, just to really be able to handle the financial burden. Because worst case, anything happens, like, everyone's gonna look at you because you're getting married, right? Like, you're the man of this relationship now. So there's responsibilities you have to be ready for. But like I said, everyone's
not the breadwinner, right?
Yeah, unless you're not the bread. But even if, people are gonna look at you before they even go to your female and be like, yo, you know what? You're not the right person to talk to. I should be talking to her, type of thing. So,
and a lot of people get married and forget that there's a life after the wedding. Like,
and that was gonna be my next topic. Like, it's not just the wedding; it's you're now planning for life, yo.
Like, kids eventually.
Everything else come. Like, the thing that I noticed is that, like, once everyone expects something. So once you get married, or if you haven't got married yet, everyone expects you to get married. Once you get married, everyone expects you to get a house. Once you get a house, everyone expects you to have kids. And this is all within the same year. So it's like, what kind of lifestyle is this? You know what I mean? So it's kind of just like living towards your own means and making things work. But like, yeah, you gotta have your bread up for sure, woman, in your life.
A bad one.
Yeah, a bad one. Or else another man will take her because he has bread, yo.
That's so sad.
That's the unfortunate part.
Yeah, because these girls are
what? What did you say?
No, I think like girls, like, yo, it's like you guys, a lot of girls aren't genuine no more. I don't think.
Who
like,
taught them that?
What? A lot of what?
Who taught them that?
Oh,
I don't know.
It's us guys.
I didn't say that. I just asked
You
who
never-
taught them that.
You never seen
Oh, it
the
goes
memes,
back to the
yo?
social media. Like, okay, there's a girl on Instagram. She has 100K followers. She has a boyfriend, whatever. The boyfriend's not treating her right. Not necessarily right to like the norm standards. Just he's not taking care of her for every little thing.
He didn't buy her a Louis bag.
Yeah,
right?
she's out.
Buy her a Louis bag.
She's gonna find someone else that will do it. Like,
That's the crazy part.
I think it's facts,
That's the crazy part.
Well, actually, not all girls, but I think like a good majority of them who don't have their head on straight, who are only thinking about the next bag or whatever. I think it's those types.
it's true. Because a lot of girls don't even like. They don't even work no more. Like, what do you mean? Like, what do you mean? Like, I'm posting.
Actually, shout out
Listen,
to George
production, don't clap.
No, all I'm saying is like
I
somebody
felt that energy still.
instead of like a girl going out and doing her own thing, like you don't have to necessarily do a 9 to 5. Just have something that provides you money. You know what I mean? Like, you can't be posting like who's taking me out every day.
Like, what?
What are you talking about?
That's crazy.
What are you talking about? And then you guys want like you want a man to like take you seriously? Are you serious?
Unfortunately, like, man's who bite into that. Like,
That's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like social media has ruined
our relationships.
completely.
Yeah.
It's ruined it for the guys that are working regular 9 to 5s and not doing fraud.
And I guess girls don't want no regular guy no more, yeah?
They want a scammer.
Shout out my fraud man.
Scam at them.
Oh, my fraud, man.